Good morning. It's Sunday, the 3rd of January 2021, and this is just a quick message for children of Garstang Community Academy, simply because obviously there are issues in terms of returning to school in the new year, and I just wanted to say a few words to you because of that. So, firstly, Happy New Year. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. I hope you had a really good, restful break with your families. And the most important thing that I want to say during this next few minutes is to try not to worry. Try not to worry about everything that's going on out there. It will be resolved. Try not to worry about school and catching up with work and things. If you get stuck in over the next couple of weeks via Synergy, via the remote learning, all of that will be fine as well. Just try not to worry. Okay. It's really easy for me to say that, and it's not always that easy for you to do that, but try not to worry. I am really confident that 2021 is going to be a really good year, certainly a way better year than 2020, but that wouldn't be difficult, would it? I'm really confident that over the next few months we are going to see a real end in sight to this thing. Lots and lots of people getting the vaccine, lots and lots of people being able to return to a real semblance of proper normality. Okay. But we just got a bit of a way to go through and one or two hurdles to climb over in between. And this delayed return to school is one of those hurdles, inevitably. So we're not going to be saying hello to the vast majority of you tomorrow. Okay. We will be saying hello to one or two of you. You should already know who you are if you're going to be in tomorrow. And if you are in tomorrow, please make sure that you're in full school uniform. When you arrive in school, go to your normal area around school. And we'll talk to you there and we'll pick you up from there, and then you'll be going across to the computer rooms to access work via the computers over there. But all of that will be explained in the morning. There will be food available tomorrow. Almost certainly it'll be, a very restricted menu, probably just cold food tomorrow. But there will be food available for you at probably break, but certainly at lunchtime as well. Okay. What else have I got scribbled on my little piece of paper next to me here? So the rest of you, the work is, as you have, most of you have experienced before. I think there's only some of year seven who haven't done, and that is in terms of accessing the remote learning through Synergy. That is where the bulk of the work will be. Okay, there will be loomed videos and things on there as well, but you just go into your normal timetable, so your January timetable, and you pick up the work from there and you do what your teachers have set you to do on there. And really importantly, you then submit it. Okay, and you have to hit the submit button to make sure that that happens. But it's really important that you do that so that we know what you're doing and that you're understanding the work, and that can then be responded to. Okay, so making sure that you're accessing the work through that. We will try to put some live drop-ins and live tutorials and things like that on later in the week and into next week, those of you who are going to be still out next week as well. And at the moment, we don't know who that is. Our assumption is that year 11 are going to be back next week, but I do think there's quite a lot of water to pass under that bridge before we have a real flavour for whether that's going to happen or not. But in the meantime, we'll just cope with this week. So we will try to put some of those live sessions on towards the end of the week. It is made quite complex by having to set up the test and trace system. Sorry, the mass testing systems that we've got to put in place in school. It's made more complex by the tier 4 restrictions in terms of staff travelling to work if they can work from home. And generally, we prefer staff to be in if they're going to be delivering live lessons. So we've got quite a bit of thinking to do on that one over the next couple of days. But we will try to make sure that we do put some of that on towards the end of the week. But the work on Synergy is always going to be the bulk of the remote learning. So access that. If you're struggling with the work, so if you're struggling with the technology, let us know. Okay. Probably the best thing there is to email Mrs. Crow. So get in touch with Mrs. Crow and let her know that you're struggling with the technology. There won't be many of you, so just let us know and we can try and sort something out. Um, if you're struggling with the work itself, so for instance, if you've been set some science work and you're struggling to do that, then email science@garstangcommunityacademy.com and somebody there will respond to that and help you with the work. If you're just struggling generally, if it's all just too much for you, let us know. Contact your form tutor or your bubble tutor or your progress leader or Mrs. Robinson or SLT at Garstang Community Academy, or go onto the website, onto the safeguarding tab and hit the safeguarding button, whatever. But if you're struggling, just let us know. Okay, it's really important that you do that, and then we can try to help you. What else? I have said, part of not worrying is making sure that you're staying on top of things. And staying on top of your work over the next couple of weeks is going to be a really important part of that. So do make sure that you do that. And we're going to have some nice rewards for the super engagers at the end of all of this as well. So try and get one of those rewards if you can do. And likewise, those of you who don't manage to engage well enough, we will be putting time in after school for you to catch up that work once you are back in school. And those won't be kind of voluntary sessions. We'll be insisting that you stay in school and make sure that you're catching up work that's been missed and engaging at that point to make up for poor engagement over the next couple of weeks. Okay, but hopefully that won't happen. In the latest Year 11 lockdown, the engagement was amazing. We only had a small handful, very small handful of children who spent 2 or 3 nights just catching up a bit of work in the week when they came back. So hopefully there won't be very much of that at all. Either way, Year 11, I hope we see you a week tomorrow. Okay, we'll watch this space and I'll be in touch. The rest of you, it will be at least a couple of weeks before we do see the vast majority of you. Stay safe. Keep abiding by the Tier 4 restrictions, because that's what's keeping you safe and your families safe. Keep engaging with the work. Keep communicating with us, talking to us if you're struggling, talking to us if there's anything that you need to know. And I really look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks' time. All right. Look after yourselves, look after your families, and get stuck in. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.